Chosen One. If this message reaches you on December 3rd, know that it's no accident, nor is it insignificant. Tonight, a concealed spiritual gateway unveils itself, perceptible only to a select few souls on Earth who possess the energetic sensitivity to sense its presence. This isn't mere superstition or coincidence. It's a pivotal cosmic juncture, a rare convergence of the moon's frequency, the influence of Mars, and the approaching timeline of 2026 combine to unlock a transformative shift, poised to alter the course of your life. Tonight, be prepared to encounter signs, to feel the movement of energy, and to undergo a profound awakening that signifies the commencement of your next chapter. If you are watching this, your soul has been summoned to this very moment. Let us begin. December 3rd transcends the ordinary. It's not just another date. It represents an energetic threshold, a cosmic turning point where the universe subtly realigns the pathways of your existence. While many will remain oblivious to the profound events unfolding beneath the surface, your soul, if you are watching this, is already attuned to the extraordinary transformation about to occur. Tonight, a rare confluence of energies activates a portal, one that ancient mystics believed could only be accessed when a soul is adequately prepared to evolve. The moon guardian of intuition and emotional truth, Mars, the planet of courage, passion, and decisive action, and the vibrant Sagittarian energy, symbolizing expansion, wisdom, and forward drive, all converge to initiate a powerful shift in frequency. This is no ordinary alignment. It's a transition portal, a spiritual doorway that manifests when your inner world and the cosmos synchronize perfectly. But here lies a profound truth. Seldom discussed, a portal isn't entered externally. It awakens from within. It doesn't materialize in the sky. It blossoms within your energy field, your intuition, your emotional core, and your very soul. Tonight, this inner gateway commences to glow. Initially, you may perceive subtle indicators, akin to whispers from a higher dimension, gently guiding your consciousness toward a new frequency. While some may dismiss these sensations, chosen ones will experience them with intensity. You might detect a sudden surge in emotional clarity, as if a fog lifts from your mind, a powerful urge to reorganize aspects of your life without delay, a sense of detachment from your old self, as if observing your past identity receding, and a magnetic pull towards something new, undefined, yet undeniably potent. A quiet but unwavering understanding that change is not just suggested, but necessary. This is neither random nor coincidental. It's the sensation of your soul aligning with an upgraded timeline. Envision your life as a long and unfolding narrative. Tonight, the universe turns the page for you. Not because the prior chapter was deficient, but because you've surpassed it. Your soul has absorbed the necessary lessons. However, as you advance into the next chapter, you cannot be burdened by outdated emotions, irrelevant connections, or obsolete beliefs. This is why the period from December 1st to 3rd may have felt weighty, peculiar, or perplexing. The universe has been subtly preparing you, loosening emotional binds and clearing internal space to allow tonight's portal to anchor completely. And now, the shift begins to reveal itself. Your intuition sharpens like a blade. Your dreams may intensify in color, detail, or symbolism, evolving into messages instead of mere stories. Your spirit becomes increasingly receptive to the unseen world. You might observe repeating numbers with greater frequency: 22 for alignment, 11 for awakening, 10 for timeline activation. These are not simple coincidences. They are activation codes, signposts from the universe. They appear as your spiritual frequency elevates, guiding you toward the subsequent phase of your journey. Remember, the universe communicates through patterns before events. Signs precede manifestations. And now comes the most sacred truth of this night. Tonight's portal will not deliver a completely new destiny. It will unveil the destiny you were always meant to embrace, but were not yet prepared to align with. It's not about transforming into someone different, but about becoming more authentically yourself. As the portal opens, distractions diminish, noise subsides, and illusions lose their hold. People who deplete your energy will feel distant or irrelevant. Recurring cycles will begin to break. Thoughts that once confused you will suddenly make sense. Truth rises within you like a tide, because the December 3rd portal is not about external breakthroughs, but about inner alignment. The moment your soul assumes its rightful position in the cosmos. For some, this shift feels like a spark. For others, like a storm clearing the sky. And for a few, like returning home to oneself after years of wandering. This portal opens solely for those who are spiritually ready, not flawless, not fearless, but willing to ascend, willing to transform, willing to perceive the truth, even when it demands change. And you, chosen one, would not be here if your soul wasn't prepared for this. Tonight marks the emergence of a new version of you, one who thinks, acts, chooses, and aligns differently. A version with greater clarity, strength, self-respect, intuition, spiritual awareness, and connection to your true purpose. Tonight is more than just an energetic event. It's a rebirth occurring within the deepest layers of your consciousness. As this portal opens, you are not merely stepping into a new chapter, but into your authentic chapter. As the December 3rd portal activates, the spiritual atmosphere around you becomes electrically charged. While most will remain oblivious throughout the night, chosen ones will instantly perceive the shift. Their bodies respond, their energy stirs, and their intuition heightens. Why? Because their souls are more open, more sensitive, and more receptive to cosmic frequencies than the average person. When a portal like this unlocks, the spiritual body receives the signal first, long before the logical mind catches up. Tonight, you might notice strange sensations, emotional fluctuations, or intuitive whispers that seem out of place, but are not random. These are 7 divine signs confirming your entry into the December 3rd shift. Let's explore each one in depth. 1. A sudden emotional drop or lift. The timeline release. You may experience intense emotions, unexpectedly sudden calm, unprompted tears, inexplicable lightness, or a peculiar emotional detachment. This is not instability, it's energetic detoxification. Your spirit is expelling the residue of the timeline you no longer belong to. Old memories, suppressed emotions, and outdated fears begin to dissolve. It may feel like waves washing over you, or a deep exhale you didn't realize you were holding. Tonight, your emotional body resets, not because you're breaking down, but because you're ascending. 2. Time feels odd, distorted, or dreamlike. You might glance at the clock and feel that time is accelerating or decelerating, or moments may feel strangely unreal, as if observing reality instead of living it. This occurs when a portal opens, because your consciousness is temporarily operating between frequencies. It disconnects from your old reality to more easily transition into the new one. This is why chosen ones feel like today passed unusually fast. Everything feels like a dream, and they feel detached from time. This isn't your imagination. It's the universe repositioning your timeline. 3. Your body feels electrical activation. You may experience tingling in your hands or feet, warmth in your palms, pressure on your forehead, chills despite being warm, or sudden bursts of energy. These sensations are spiritual electricity. Your intuitive centers are activating, and your chakras, especially the third eye and heart space, are opening wider under the portal's energy. This electrical sensation indicates that your frequency is accelerating, and your old energetic shell is cracking, making way for your upgraded spiritual awareness. 4. You instinctively withdraw from certain people tonight. You may feel irritation toward draining individuals, experience sudden emotional distance, lack the desire to respond to certain messages, or have a clear awareness of who is no longer aligned with you. As your soul ascends, it automatically detaches from anything that cannot ascend with it. Some people will suddenly feel heavy, irritating, irrelevant, or out of sync with you. This is not rudeness, it's your spirit safeguarding your energy field from frequencies that would obstruct your next chapter. Tonight, the portal reveals who your soul no longer resonates with and who your future cannot include. 5. A strange calm before something big happens. This is one of the most sacred signs. Sometimes, before a significant breakthrough, a quiet stillness settles within your spirit. Not numbness, apathy, or emptiness, but simply peace. A peace that doesn't match your circumstances. You may think, I should be worried, but I'm not. Something is coming, but I feel okay. Everything feels quiet. Too quiet. This is the universe aligning your energy before the shift. Your soul enters stillness, so your next timeline can anchor smoothly. This calm is not random. It is preparation. 6. You feel guided towards something new, a pull from the future. Tonight, you may notice a sudden desire to initiate something new, change direction, create something, leave something behind, or follow an idea that feels spiritually timed. This is divine guidance, not a whim or impulsiveness. The portal opens a window where your future self communicates with your present self. This pull you feel is not fantasy. It's the vibration of your higher timeline humming beneath the surface, beckoning your spirit forward. Something within you knows that it's time to rise and step into the version of yourself that has been waiting. 7. You begin seeing the truth. The spiritual lens clears. This is the most powerful sign of all. Tonight, illusions shatter. You may realize what no longer serves your growth, who you've outgrown, what patterns must cease, what dreams are genuine, what relationships are authentic, and what direction your soul desires. This clarity is not emotional. It's energetic truth rising to the surface. A portal exposes what your spirit already knew, but your mind was not ready to see. You cease pursuing people who drain you, tolerating cycles that harm you, and pretending you don't know what you know. Tonight, your spiritual lens becomes sharper than ever. Tonight's signs are not random. They are preparation. Every sensation, every shift, and every intuitive whisper occurs because your spirit is ascending. Your old frequency cannot exist within a new timeline, so it dissolves tonight. Everything that once felt confusing begins to make sense. Everything that once felt stuck begins to loosen, and everything that once felt chaotic begins to align. You are not imagining this. You are awakening, transforming, and stepping through a powerful December 3rd portal. Nothing in your life will remain the same. Most believe that destiny shifts through external events, a new job, a stroke of luck, a sudden opportunity, or an unexpected meeting. However, chosen ones understand a deeper truth. Destiny does not originate outside of you. It begins within your energy field. Before anything manifests in your physical reality, it first rearranges itself in the unseen realm. Your frequency shifts, your inner world transforms, and your spiritual alignment upgrades. Tonight, on December 3rd, this portal activates those hidden layers. From the outside, nothing may appear different, but on the inside, everything is changing. This portal initiates 3 major transformations that permanently reshape the direction of your life. 1. Your timeline begins rearranging itself. When this portal opens, the universe begins to reposition the invisible pieces of your life. Events that once seemed disconnected suddenly reveal their purpose. People who were hindering your growth quietly fade from your path. Doors that were stuck begin to shift open. Conversations happen at the right time. Opportunities appear that align with who you're becoming, not who you used to be. You may notice strange synchronicities running into someone who becomes a catalyst, discovering something accidentally that becomes important, feeling sudden inspiration to begin something new, or stumbling upon information you needed, or meeting someone who impacts your next chapter. These are not coincidences. They are timeline corrections. All the delays, setbacks, and pauses you've experienced this year suddenly begin to make sense. They weren't punishment or failures. They were preparation, ensuring you didn't arrive at your blessing too early, too unhealed, or too unaware. Tonight, the universe stabilizes the new timeline your soul has been calling for. Everything that belongs in your next chapter begins to shift toward you, and everything that doesn't begins to drift away. The timeline has spoken. Your destiny is repositioning itself. 2. Your spirit receives a major upgrade. As the portal's frequency intensifies, your spiritual senses sharpen. Your intuition becomes louder and more accurate. Your inner voice becomes easier to hear, and your dreams become more symbolic, prophetic, and revealing. You may experience sudden flashes of insight, gut feelings that prove accurate, a new level of emotional maturity, a sense of knowing without logical explanation, or an urge to choose differently than you normally would. This is spiritual intelligence upgrading. Your higher self steps forward more boldly, guiding your decisions, nudging your thoughts, and revealing truths you didn't want to see before. You may feel drawn towards certain choices, people, or directions that previously made no sense, but now feel like destiny. This is not random or impulsive. It's your soul preparing you to make choices aligned with your elevated frequency. This upgrade also brings an inner calm, a new confidence in your path. You cease second-guessing yourself because you begin to trust the quiet voice within more than the noise around you. This portal amplifies your awareness, making you more capable of navigating your future with strength, clarity, and spiritual precision. 3. A long-standing karmic cycle finally ends. This may be the most profound transformation of all. Something that has been recurring in your life, sometimes for months, sometimes for years, is finally ending. A karmic loop that kept you stuck is dissolving tonight. This cycle may have manifested as repeating relationship patterns, the same emotional triggers, a limiting belief you couldn't break, self-sabotage that always pulled you backward, fears that shaped your choices, old wounds that guided your reactions, or a situation you kept reliving in different forms. Tonight, the loop breaks. You may feel this as a moment of clarity, I can't keep doing this, or a moment of release, I don't care about this anymore, or a moment of strength, I'm choosing differently this time, not because you forced it, but because your spirit has outgrown the lesson. This portal does not require you to fight your past. It simply removes your energetic attachment to it. Suddenly, the things that once controlled you lose their power. The fears that once held you back feel smaller. The people who once had emotional influence over you feel distant, and the patterns you once repeated feel impossible to return to. This is what spiritual evolution looks like. You become clearer in your boundaries, stronger in your decisions, wiser in your choices, more conscious in your reactions, and more aligned with your true purpose. Your soul steps into the next level of its evolution, not as a concept, but as a lived reality. And here's the beautiful truth. This portal does not push you into your new destiny. It pulls you into the life you were meant to live, the life you were too tired, too wounded, or too distracted to step into before. Tonight, the shift begins. Not tomorrow, not next week, but tonight, your destiny ceases running from you and begins moving toward you. Your purpose stops hiding and begins revealing itself, and your future stops waiting and begins unfolding. The December 3rd portal is not just a cosmic event. It is the moment your old self dissolves and your real timeline begins. The December 3rd portal is not just something you experience, it's something you participate in. Your actions tonight determine how deeply this shift anchors into your reality. This is not about rituals, superstition, or complicated spiritual exercises. It's about alignment, creating the inner conditions that allow this cosmic frequency to integrate into your soul. To receive the full power of tonight's portal, the universe gives you 4 essential instructions. These 4 steps form the bridge between who you've been and who you are becoming. Each one opens a doorway in your energy field, allowing the transformation to settle permanently into your timeline. Let's go deeper into each one. 1. Enter 3 minutes of stillness. Your inner doorway must open. Stillness is not emptiness, it is access. It is the moment when the noise of the world fades just enough for your spirit to rise above it. Tonight, find a quiet place, even if it's just the corner of your room or a space beside your bed. Turn off your phone, dim the lights, place your hand on your heart, and simply breathe for 3 uninterrupted minutes. Allow yourself to exist without trying to fix, plan, think, or analyze. This is the moment your energetic field opens wide enough for the portal energy to enter. As you sit in silence, you may notice warmth spreading through your chest, a subtle tingling around your forehead, emotions rising gently, a deep sense of peace, or even a pull into your intuition. This stillness is the equivalent of unlocking your spiritual front door. Without it, the shift can touch you, but it cannot embed itself within you. Stillness is permission, surrender, and the signal to the universe, I am ready to release. 1. Wait. You cannot carry into the next chapter. This portal does not ask you to fix everything in your life. It asks you to release one thing, one emotional weight that has been draining your spirit. It might be a fear that has shaped your decisions, a memory that still hurts, a guilt that no longer belongs to you, a belief that limits your potential, a connection that keeps you small, or a habit that keeps you looping in circles. Tonight, choose one. You'll know exactly which one it is because your intuition will whisper it the moment you ask. What must I release to rise? Letting go of one single weight can create enough energetic space for your entire future to shift. The universe does not need perfection, it needs room. And when you release that one thing, something magical happens. Your energy rises, your clarity sharpens, your timeline expands, and your spirit becomes lighter and more aligned with the path ahead. This is how blessings find you, not because you chase them, but because you finally make space for them. 3. Speak your intention out loud. Your voice activates the portal. Your words hold vibration, carry frequency, and shape the energetic signature that the universe responds to. Tonight, once you've entered stillness and released your chosen weight, the next step is to declare your intention out loud, not in your mind, not silently, but audibly. Here are some powerful activations you can speak. I am ready for the next chapter of my soul. I release everything that no longer aligns with who I'm becoming. I walk through this portal with courage and clarity. I align fully with my highest timeline. Your voice becomes a spiritual stamp, a vibrational imprint that tells the universe exactly what you are stepping into. When you speak your intention out loud, you send a frequency into the spiritual realm. That frequency becomes a command. That command becomes alignment, and that alignment becomes manifestation. Tonight, let your voice open the path your soul will travel. 4. Trust the shift, even before you see evidence. This final step is the one that determines how easily your transformation will unfold. Most people expect instant changes, but chosen ones understand that cosmic shifts rearrange timelines before they rearrange circumstances. Tonight's portal begins the transformation, but tomorrow and in the days ahead, the universe will be quietly organizing your path behind the scenes. Trusting the shift means knowing that the energies you activated tonight are already working for you, understanding that hidden changes always appear before visible ones, allowing the universe to guide the unfolding and not rushing the process, forcing outcomes, or doubting your intuition. Trust is a spiritual accelerator. When you trust the shift, it integrates faster and more smoothly into your timeline. When you doubt, question, or overthink, you create energetic resistance that slows everything down. So tonight, make a choice, trust the process, the timing, and yourself, because everything you do tonight creates a ripple through your future. Your energy will expand, your intuition will strengthen, your sense of direction will sharpen, and your destiny will feel closer, more real, and more magnetic. This is not the end of the transformation. It is the ignition, the moment you take one step toward the universe. The universe takes 100 steps toward you. Tonight, the portal opens, your soul aligns, and your future begins preparing its entrance. Take these 4 actions, and the shift will not just touch you, it will transform you. Chosen one, tonight is not ordinary or random. December 3rd opens a spiritual doorway that only a few souls are awake enough to feel. And the fact that you are here means your soul is not just awake, but activated. You are stepping into a higher frequency, releasing an old identity, and aligning with the timeline your spirit was destined for. Everything you feel tonight, the signs, the clarity, the calm, and the pull towards something new, is confirmation that your journey is shifting. So breathe, ground yourself, and trust the process. You are not moving backward, you are rising. You are not losing anything, you are shedding what was blocking your blessing. You are not alone, you are guided. The portal is open, your spirit is ready, and your next chapter begins right now. If this message found you, it was meant for you. Your destiny is calling, and tonight, you